Hey, how's it going everyone? Tayson here and happy Dot Hack Day. So today, the 9th of August, is the official date for Dot Hack Day. And we've got a big video in store for today. So this is a special, it's going to be two parts. The first part, we're going to go over a brand new video released by CyberConnect2 on YouTube. It's an official Q&A video from CEO and President Hiroshi Matsuyama, who is also one of the main creators of the Dot Hack series. And in this video, he goes over the potential sort of future possibility of a Dot Hack IMOQ remake or remaster, or maybe even a future game in the series. So the Dot Hack IMOQ series, officially known as the Project Dot Hack series, stands for Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine, so the 4 parts in the game. It goes over a lot of stuff with that. And then the second part, we're going to be doing a very special unboxing. After 2 months of waiting, I got a package in the mail from Japan with 12 different Dot Hack items in it. So it was just a huge coincidence, an awesome coincidence that it arrived the day before Dot Hack Day. So I thought we'll go over that too. So just firstly, briefly, what is Dot Hack Day? So a tweet released last year in 2018 from CyberConnect2. It says here, "Hi Dot Hackers, today, August 9th, is Dot Hack Day. Since the numbers 8 and 9 can be read as ha and ku in Japanese, it turned into Dot Hack Day. To celebrate, check out this awesome illustration from @Miyoshi at CC2 and show some love." And this is really awesome because we also got another tweet from Miyoshi at CC2 this year, and translate, at least from Google Translate, says, "Good morning, August 9th is Dot Hack Day today. Dot Hack GU last Recode. Thank you." So we've got also another image on this one. This is cool. We've got an image of Haseo, we've got an image of Tokyo in the middle, and then we've got Kai on the right hand side. That's fantastic. But now going on to the first main part of this video, and that is this Q&A from Hiroshi Matsuyama. So recently on YouTube they uploaded this video, and basically it goes over sort of the status and the interest from everyone approaching them on Twitter and online for a remake or remaster of Dot Hack IMOQ. So firstly, what he's mentioned in this video is, they've received a lot of love and information from people about the interest. And the first thing is in terms of where they can direct that interest. He said it's best to direct it to Bandai Namco, because although the CyberConnect2 division, they are the creators and the developers of the Dot Hack series, they are not the publishers. That is Bandai Namco. So therefore they have the rights to order be able to initiate a game like this to be able to be made. So he said at the moment there are no current plans for making a Dot Hack IMOQ remake or remaster because it's in the hands of Bandai Namco. But in terms of the main thing that can really increase the possibility of that is not simply just going to Bandai Namco and saying we want it, because that may not even initiate them to even be like, yes, we can do this. According to him, he said the most important thing and the most logical thing financially and economically is to be able to support Dot Hack in the best ways possible currently through buying and playing Dot Hack GU Last Recode. So by being able to increase the sales of Dot Hack GU Last Recode, that is showing at least Bandai Namco financially that there is a demand for this series, and there may be something that they could potentially revisit the series in the future with either a new game or a remake or a remaster of the first 4 Dot Hack games. I would very much love it. I think the first 4 games would benefit from something like a remake. In terms of remaster and stuff, I mean, there are a lot of things they could do, but I feel like a remake, even if it's sort of like a remake but using sort of the original code and sort of doing something like the Shadow of the Colossus style, where it's basically sort of a fully recreated version of the same game, that could work. But I feel like there's a lot of new things that they can put into it, and they could also enhance the original 4 games by incorporating a lot of things from the Dot Hack Another Birth novels, because they're novels from Black Rose's perspective for each of the 4 games, going through a lot of other things that happen in the actual game series. So I think there's a lot more they could add there, a lot more cutscenes and just a way to really flesh out that story. So I think that is great. But something I also wish that they maybe would be able to do in some form is to even just at the least bring them out as PlayStation 4 classics. I think that's something that could have been cool, just have them there, quite affordable and cheap, and just be able to play those games just sort of in better resolution and stuff, pretty much like we've seen with other games on the PlayStation Network. That's not to discount a remake in the future, but if something like that could at least just come out now, maybe we can even see some sales volumes for that on the PSN Network, which could maybe then help to get something like a proper remaster or a remake of the game in the future. So that's sort of what we've got going on there. But he has said lastly in the video, he said, by the way, if we are strictly speaking about our passions and wishes, we at CyberConnect2 would like to remaster the first 4 titles of Dot Hack more than anyone. So that is great to just show that there is an interest there from both them, the people. So we really just need to be able to support the game as much as we can and show our love for this series, by purchasing what we can that is currently available now. Now going on to the second part, so that is this awesome unboxing here of this package. So this package has come from Japan. I've been waiting a long time, so let's get right into it. So firstly, I'm actually a little nervous with anything that I get, especially from overseas when it's a long wait, that there could be anything missing or damages, but hopefully that is not the case. I guess we'll sort of find that out in real time here. So let's open this up. So a lot of cool stuff here, covering across the original Dot Hack series, Dot Hack GU, and other stuff too. And just opening this up, it looks like we have another box in here, or do we? Okay, so I'm just going to bring this onto my lap because we actually have it really well sealed here. So everything is all tightly sealed in this package. Okay, so I've just taken out the first lot of packaging and we can see here everything is really well packaged together. So let me just sort of cut this plastic open and then we can get right into this. So super excited to get this. In terms of if you're interested in getting Dot Hack merchandise, especially from Japan, it's sort of, there are a lot of different places you can go. eBay is one option. You might find some good people who sell from Japan and stuff like that. But also things like Yahoo auctions and stuff. Now in terms of those sort of sites, ways to get purchases outside of Japan, especially depending on where you live, can be things like proxy servers, sites where they are able to get the item sent to them and then they send it out to you for an extra price. Or even things like getting your own sort of address set up in Japan through a shipping company. And basically those shipping companies can then be able to send that out to you. Now we've actually got quite a lot of plastic around this, so excuse me for taking a bit of time to get all this out. But I'm glad that from the looks of it, they've actually packaged everything really nicely. So props to them, because these are things that I really don't want to see damaged in any way, and especially because Dot Hack items are becoming much harder to get, obviously as time going on, so to be able to try and keep these in the best possible condition, something I'm very much excited for. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is we have right here the Dot Hack Link Official Strategy Guide. So this is the Japanese guide. So just sort of having a look through here. So obviously I won't be able to read it, but I think this is a great collectible piece to own. I think it's something that, really good to have. And it's good to see Dot Hack Link have a final fan translation that finally come out. So yeah, we've got that as number one. Let me just pop that aside. Number two, so we've got more things in plastic here. Let's see, so this one we've got the Dot Hack character and song stories. So we've got the two main characters from Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight. Got some of the characters in the background there. I think this is awesome. So this is, I don't know too much about this, but I think it's like sort of a soundtrack CD. It may even have sort of like a little drama in it. It's something I will have to check out more in detail. So the next set of items we've got here is the Dot Hack Quantum Plus manga. So these are the Dot Hack Quantum Plus manga, both volumes. They're from Kadokawa Comics. These are awesome to have. And then we've also got another Dot Hack Quantum manga. This is Dot Hack Quantum 1 Introduction. This is from Emotion Comics. So they're awesome to have. Now I'm not sure if there's a second volume yet for the Dot Hack Introduction, but I know it's 2 volumes at least for the Dot Hack Quantum Plus. Now going on, we've got another guide here, and this is the Dot Hack Fragment Guide. So this guide is officially for the Dot Hack Fragment game. That was a Japan exclusive game, and it had a lot of online components to it. So being able to sort of play the Dot Hack game with actual MMORPG aspects to it. That's a cool game, and I believe there are some fan servers, or there is a fan server still going around. Don't quote me on that though. I don't know if it's sort of still existing, but it might be there. Going on to some Dot Hack GU stuff. So we've got the Dot Hack Winter 2014 little booklet here. This is still sealed, so I'll open this up and sort of just check it out, see what we've got inside the booklet. Okay, so in the booklet we've just got some cool pages here. We've got some awesome artwork here, there. I think this is fantastic. Sorry if you can't see it all. It's just a bit hard to hold the book open in full. Just a few little manga stuff in there. Cool artwork and stuff. This is great to have, and there's a select few of these for different ones, which brings us on to the next one. We've got the .hack Summer. This is the 2014 volume as well. So open this up, show you a little bit inside it too. So going into the .hack Winter 2014 volume, just showing you some pages inside. Got a few there, more Haseo. We've got some of the .hack Quantum. I saw some .hack Link in there, some Kite and stuff too, Gaspard and stuff like that. So that's cool to have. I believe there is a 2013 volume as well, to my knowledge. I'm not sure if it's the summer or winter, but moving on to some more book stuff we got. So we got the .hack the World. This is the volume 3. So this is a magazine, and for the original .hack the World there were 3 volumes to my knowledge, this being the 3rd one. I think I have the 2nd one as well. I don't know if it's the 2nd one or the 1st one that I've got just off memory, so I'm missing one too, but this one also comes with .hack the World volume 3 CD. So this is something that I purchased separately because it wasn't included in this magazine that I purchased, so it was good to get them both there. And then continue on with some magazine related stuff. We've got this Daydream .hack. It's a drama CD. So this actually came with one of the issues of New Type magazine. I wasn't actually able to find the New Type magazine, but I was able to get the .hack CD, which is awesome to find. And going on to some more magazine stuff, we've got the .hack GU Trilogy New World Guide. Now just seeing here, it's got an original audio CD, and I can feel, yep, we've got there the New World Guide CD, so that's awesome. Let's just have a look, see what we've got in here. We've got some developer stuff. It's a bit hard to open it before the CD, but going after, it's a cool image of Haseo, so some little manga stuff. Really cool, so it's good to finally own this one too. And then lastly, finishing off, we've got a little figure. So this is a mini bus figure. I'll get this out. Now this mini bus figure is of Black Rose, and to my recollection, it came with the as a pre-order with Volume 2. Yeah, just having a look here, .hack Volume 2. So it came with .hack Volume 2 to my knowledge. Now, some could argue that this is actually Mimiru from .hack Sign because it isn't painted, so I guess you could paint it however you wish. But I'd like to say this is Black Rose, especially because it came with the 2nd volume of .hack. The game. So this is fantastic. So this was a Japanese pre-order bonus, and I'm pretty excited to find the one that I've ordered has come with the actual official little box of that. So that's great to have. So yeah, there we have 12, there's more than 12 items, but there were 12 orders. So, you know, one order had the 2 .hack Quantum Plus mangas in them. But yeah, that's what we've got for that unboxing. Excuse if it was messy anyway. There was a lot of plastic in there, so it did involve a lot of sort of stopping and starting just to get some of the plastic out so I could show you. But yeah, happy .hack day everyone. I think it's great to sort of have a day like this dedicated to an actual video game, and then we've got all the days that CyberConnect2 and stuff sort of celebrate for the release of certain volumes of the games in the past. Like I said, you know, best way to support .hack and be able to increase the chances of the series continuing forward is by buying official merchandise and products, and particularly those for .hack GU Last Recode, because these are ones that are still currently selling new in certain capacities, more so for the game at the moment. But we have seen some things like the .hack GU Last Recode figures. We've recently gotten the .hack GU Last Recode Archive 6. So just to bring this out to you, this is an awesome archives of .hack GU Last Recode. I won't go through it all just because there could be some spoiler stuff in there for people, but really, you know, I think this is a great series, and everything we've gotten for the series is fantastic. I'm still, despite it being quite a long time since we have talked about .hack GU and .hack in general since the release, or leading up until the release of .hack GU Last Recode, I'm still very much invested in the series every day. It's my favourite series, and even currently I'm reading .hack Another Birth. I've just gone up to volume 3 of that, so that's awesome. Really cool sort of seeing the story from Black Rose's perspective. Even prior to that, I read through the .hack AI Buster novels. I went back and did my 2nd playthrough through the original .hack IMOQ games. I did another 100 hours of them. Love that game. I mean, I could see a lot of flaws in the game, and there are a lot of stuff that I've noted that I could talk about in the future, but, you know, just being able to really enjoy that game again in a new light, but having so much nostalgia for it, and it actually enhanced my experience, just hearing a lot of music, sound, just seeing a lot of the game that I saw growing up as a child when it first came out. But now seeing it all again, I just was able to blast through those 100 hours so quickly, and there are not many games where I can really do that, but I felt like .hack was a game that I could easily go through, you know, do some dungeons, do some little things, collect some items, get some virus cores. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Share your thoughts with me. You know, what are your thoughts on the video from Hiroshi Matsuyama, so the potential of a .hack remaster? Some things like, you know, .hack day, what have you been up to? Are you playing the games or anything? What's some .hack stuff you may have in your collection that you enjoy? Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. These are some places where I can sort of talk more about like .hack day, retweet some of these posts, but then Instagram is a place where I like to show off basically everything in my collection. I can do a lot of photos, and I already have photos of a lot of stuff, including .hack, so you know, it's a great place to be able to see that. But if you're interested in more videos specific to .hack, let me know, because I would love to continue talking about this series, and it's just one that, you know, if there are people who are interested in really learning some more things, having a lot of discussions about it, I'd be more than happy to talk more about the series. But until then, I do have a lot of .hack videos out there. I've even got sort of an introduction series to different .hack stories. So I've currently got one for .hack AI Buster. What is .hack AI Buster? I've got one is what is .hack X4th. I'd love to do one for .hack Another Birth. I'd love to do one for .hack Zero, a Japanese exclusive novel, and even some other ones in the future. So there's a lot more still to come for .hack from me, and the story and series I'd love to keep talking about indefinitely. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Happy .hack day everyone, and until next video, stay spot on.